I welcome you to this channel, Secrets of Health TV, and if today happens to be your first time watching us, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel and do not forget to also click onto the notification button and get notified anytime we bring you new videos. In today's video, we are going to talk about signs and symptoms of stroke. Stroke is a condition where a lot of you know about it, and when a person is affected with stroke, I believe most of you know the complications and then the struggle the person normally passes through. And in today's video, I'm going to highlight to you about 5 signs and symptoms of stroke. And not only that, I am also going to take you through some of the causes, what brings about stroke. Is stroke a disease or a condition? We are going to discuss all of them in today's video. So you have no option than to stick and stay and watch this video all the way to the end. Welcome to Secrets of Health TV. Stroke or paralysis, in simple man's understanding, is a situation whereby the blood vessels which supplies or transports blood, oxygen, and then nutrients to the brain are cut off. When these obstructions occur and the brain is no more or is no longer receiving these important blood, nutrients, and oxygen, part of the brain or part of the body which the brain controls will all become dead or will all become paralyzed. So basically, when we talk of stroke, this is how it is. There are 2 types of strokes. We have ischemic stroke and then hemorrhagic stroke. Ischemic stroke is a situation whereby the blood vessels which supplies the brain oxygen, blood, and other nutrients have become slightly obstructed by either buildup of fat or plaque or blood clot. When this condition occurs, mostly the part of the body which the brain controls becomes slightly paralyzed, and hence such a person can be referred to as someone who is suffering from mild stroke or ischemic stroke. Hemorrhagic stroke, on the other hand, is a situation whereby these same blood vessels which supplies the brain oxygen, blood, and other nutrients have become highly dilated to a point of even bursting. When such a condition occurs, the brain will become absolutely dead simply because the brain will no longer be getting all these nutrients, oxygen, and blood. And so part of the body which the brain controls will become absolutely dead or paralyzed. Surprisingly, this same stroke we are talking about doesn't hit a person just at once. It will first of all give you prior notice in the form of signs and symptoms. And among these signs and symptoms are as follows. The first signs and symptoms of stroke is trouble speaking and understanding what others are saying. Anytime you want to speak out and you are finding it very difficult to speak, or you are finding it very difficult to construct your words, it is one of the signs that indeed stroke is about to hit you. And again, anytime someone or others are speaking and you are not able to understand what they are saying, you are something like you are confused of what they are saying. Meanwhile, in actual sense, they are speaking sense, but you, on the other hand, you are not understanding what they are saying. It is one of the signs and symptoms of stroke. So, trouble speaking and understanding what others are saying is one major sign and symptoms of stroke. 2, weakness or numbness in the face, arms, or leg is also one of the signs and symptoms of stroke. Anytime a person is feeling some sort of weakness in the arms, some sort of weakness in the legs, or numbness in the face, it is a sign that stroke is knocking on your door. So when you start to experience such condition, please don't just sit down and be complacent and think that it will go, because some of these symptoms normally comes and go. So if you are not careful, you might think that it is not something serious, but one day it will become something tragic, and nothing can be done about it. So, 3. Problem seen in one or both eye. If from time to time you normally experience either blurred vision or double vision, or you find it very, very difficult to see things, irrespective of how close the thing is, yet you cannot see or read it, it is also one of the signs and symptoms of stroke. 4. Headache. Headache is a health condition which virtually everybody experiences. But when your headache becomes chronic, when your headache becomes frequent, especially you normally experience migraine, meaning half of the brain or half of the head is aching you or paining you, or either the frontal side or the back side of your head, or either left or right, frequently aches you, and it comes quite often, frequently, please, it is a sign or symptoms of stroke. So you have to do something about it. Don't just take it lightly. Don't just take it as a normal headache. Number 5, trouble walking. When a person finds it very difficult to walk, or when a person finds it very difficult to keep balance, as the person is walking, that you realize that such a person will be going either wayward, either one side. The person cannot control his balance. If such a situation normally repeats itself or occurs, it is a clear indication that such a person will soon be hit by stroke. So trouble walking is also one of the signs and symptoms of stroke. So basically, these are some of the signs and symptoms of stroke everybody must be aware of. And if from time to time you normally experience one or two of these symptoms, please don't sit there and become complacent. Kindly rush to any health facility nearby you, so that they can help you to prevent it. And there are several health conditions which, if care is not taken, can escalate into stroke. And among these health conditions are as follows. High blood pressure or heart-related condition is one of the risk factors, or is one of the health conditions which, if a person is suffering from, may end up leading the person to suffer from stroke. So if you are someone who is suffering from any form of heart-related issues, please try and fight that condition before it escalates into stroke. Another health condition which can lead to stroke is diabetes. If you are suffering from diabetes or high blood sugar for a very long time, the likelihood that you can also end up suffering from stroke is also very high. And then high cholesterol. If your blood cholesterol becomes severely high, you also stand the chance of becoming a stroke patient, or you also stand the chance of being hit by stroke. Kidney-related conditions or kidney-related diseases can also be one of the risk factors. So as a person, if you are suffering from any of these conditions I've just mentioned, please don't just sit there and become complacent. You have to start doing something about it immediately before it becomes too late. But there is a good news. The good news is that in my next video, I'm going to outline to you some of the herbal medicines or some of the plant and herbs which you can use in order to treat these issues, health conditions I've just mentioned, including the stroke itself. So you have no option than to stick and stay and watch all our videos. And if this is your first time watching us and you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel and then click onto the notification button and get notified anytime we come your way with videos like this. And above all, please just copy the link of this particular video and share to friends and family and people around you, so that they can also get to enjoy it. And until I see you again in that particular video, have a great day and take care of yourself. Bye.